Hello everyone tuning into my channel right now. This is Allie Gutierrez here. Also nickname I go by a lot is Alley Cat. So we are here today in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy playing Ripto's Rage, which is the second game in the Spyro Trilogy in case you didn't know. So last episode we finished Hera Coast and we got the talisman, so we're all set and we're all good to go. And Sunny Beach is the next level we're going to go to. So we'll just jump right in there and start. Okay. I swear, I love this series. And if you're following me, I hope you have as much fun with this game as I do, because it's a pretty awesome game. And if you haven't played it, which a lot of people, funnily enough, who has watched this channel, haven't played this game yet, so oh, poor guys. Alright. So, we got the baby turtles here, we got the grandpa turtle there, old and wise. They look cute little remastered babies. Alright, talk to the grandpa
Spyro.
turtle.
It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
It says Prince, but he kind of seems like, like more like Grandpa Prince, but I don't know, maybe like in turtle age, maybe he's really young. I think turtles live long. I'm really not sure. Alright, so if you're probably wondering how am I going to get these baby turtles over there, this step pad right here, you can just step on it and wow, the gate's open. However, if you notice, if just Spyro steps on there, they're like, we don't notice. So that's what this big turtle here is for. You just flame him, get him going, and he stands over there, and then whoop-de-dee, all the baby turtles, they're like, okay, the gate's open, yay! So you don't need to follow them right away. I mean, I know you're thinking it's like, oh gosh, these babies are gonna get into so much trouble, but trust me, they'll just be waiting at the next gate, so you'll be fine. Okay, try to get these vases over here. Not too hard to get. There is a starfish over there. And if any of you guys have played Pokemon, I think he sounds a little bit like Togepi. Yeah, if you listen for it, he sounds a little bit like Togepi, which is kind of funny. Now, you're probably wondering about this little chest right here. Well, I wouldn't say it's little exactly. But anyway, it's a chest. We don't do that actually until later. But however, if you come over here right from the gate, you will find some gems over here. And this turtle, you don't need to flame him anywhere. He's just, your step for now. Alright, so flame this. Oh, watch out for the electrocutors, or whatever they're called. That's what I'm calling them for now, I guess. Alright, so get these gems up here. See all these gems. Oof, we're gonna have to open a bank account. We're getting too much money on our hands. But then again, we have money bags, so I guess not. Alright. More gems over here. Just fly across the way. You may not have noticed them before. Alright. Whoops. We fired them, but it's alright. Sparks flew anyhow. Okay, so that's pretty much what we have to get right here. And then we're gonna hop back on down into that water. Just charge into it if you want to. Alright. Woo. Sometimes it can be a little hard to control Spyro underwater. Again, if you have trouble controlling Spyro, whether it be charging, supercharging, or swimming, I highly recommend using the direction pad. So there was an enemy right there. If you're not careful, sometimes you'll come up here and he'll immediately get you as soon as you come out of the water. So just be careful. Alright, there's the cool remastered duck guy. And as you can see, his fellow enemies, or yeah, are the, you know, the villains and stuff like that. They don't care. They'll attack each other. They're like, whatever. And that guy, he takes a 2-hit. So you flame him the first time, his little water thingy comes off. You flame him the second time, and he is a god. Alright, so don't forget these pots over here. Ooh. Okay. So I think in the original, this part wasn't actually open. It was just walled in. And so it's nice to have like a little beach scene here, and you know, fishes coming up out of the water, and that's really cool. Oh, you can see little schools of fish down there. That's actually really neat. I don't think you can go down there, so don't try it. I mean, but if you really want to try it and see if you're gonna lose a life or not, by all means go ahead and try, but I do not think this is an option. So just because Spyro can swim doesn't mean that everywhere is safe for him. So we're gonna flame this, and we're gonna find the little pad thingy and get the turtle to go on it. Just flame him. Sometimes if you flame him more than once to like keep going, but in general, sometimes if you just flame him once, he'll turn around and start to go back to his little spot there, as you can see that this one is doing. So you just want to make sure he gets in line. Oh, and also not get hit at the same time. But also, this is some place where we have to climb. We can't do that right now, so that's just gonna be a point of reference later. Alright, flame everybody. Don't let them get you. Alright, get these gems. Alright, whoa! Don't let that guy get you. Because they like to sit there, or not sit there, they like to stand there and laugh at you. Alright. Then you'll keep noticing these boxes here. That is what this is for. You will get a super flame. Not quite a super flame like we had in Spyro 1. I haven't seen what the remastered looks like yet, but at least from what I remember in the original, it's almost like you're spitting like a ball of flame. And it just goes forward, and it's very powerful, very forceful, and it's going to be able to break open those crates for you. So we're going to come over here and talk to him, because he'll give us the
workers have captured most of our baby turtles,
mission.
And the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the boxes and release them.
Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to want to defeat 11 enemies to activate the Super Flame power-up, which I was just talking about. And the power-up, yeah, okay, and it just tells you where the power-up is. Anyhow, something I just noticed is, I think the voice for this turtle has actually changed, because he sounded a little bit older in the original. Like, he sounded more, oh, Spyro, you know, but you know, like in a old man winded kind of way. I don't know. But you will see these boxes. Some of them, obviously the closest ones, are not hard to get. I jumped there. I don't know how he got me. So anyhow, that is our 11th enemy, and as you can see, it is powered up. So yeah, just goes over there. We're gonna get these gems right here before we attempt the challenge. Kill these guys. They're no problem. Alright, so now we're going to do the, I guess you could say, the box challenge. So, alright, so we have the power of Super Flame now, and we just have to open all of them. So go here. Alright, so you got these little baby turtles. They got their little hearts going. And it looks similar to Supercharge, and he looks rather cool. I think he almost looks like a tiger dragon, if you ask me. I mean, that looks pretty neat. I mean, I know I'm running out of time and stuff, but anyhow, you can go straight through the flame again, and your timer will reset. So come over here, get this box, fly, There's another box over here. So come over here. You can press the triangle button and aim. So I don't have enough time, I don't think, to get any more, and I don't. But anyhow, so when you're in that mode, you can press the triangle button and aim and try to get that box in your crosshairs. Fire this up. Alright, and the next box we're going to tackle is this one over here. Go ahead, take aim at it. I highly suggest using the directional pad to better take aim, just because, like I said, I'm not sure if it's just Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy just lets you do this easier with a directional pad. I'm not sure if it's going by the old game. It might be. I mean, I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna check up here if there was a box. I don't think there was. Okay, there wasn't. So you pretty much have all the boxes in this direction, and you should be pretty clear. So I don't remember. I don't think it gives you a count of how many boxes you have released. I don't even think it gives you an amount when it says new directions. But anyhow, this next thing that we're heading for is not a box. It's actually just to open this little chest right here. Okay, and there you go. That is open. So no need to rush. Just get these gems, and we will go back to the power-up to get the rest of the box. Oh crap, there's a box right here. So don't forget that box right there. Okay, it does give you a count. Sorry, I didn't realize that, I guess, because I was focusing a little too hard. Oh, dang. Okay. Wow. No, no, no. Come on, use some hover, man. Do you just refuse to use hover? Alright. Well, couldn't use hover there, but maybe you guys could. Anyhow, you don't really need a hover. I just like using hover because now I have the power of hover. So you just jump and glide, really. Alright. We are going to the next boxes. We're gonna like rush right into the next area because we basically have to get this one last box. It still should be in its same location. It's basically gonna be almost until our meter runs out. So try to be somewhat fast because it is a little bit of a challenge. So don't worry about that. Just come out here. Run, 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 run. Get down here, and bam, hit this box.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
Oh, you're all welcome. Alright, so you got your orb from that guy. Alright, so pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Okay, and then we come on and fly up over here. Well, we don't really fly, we can just jump and do whatnot. Now you're probably wondering, can I make it from over here? I've tried before in the original. You can't. I mean, that's why they have the climbing stairs there, so it's just, you know, you're just gonna have to wait because that's not the only thing you'll need once you get over here. Sorry, it is a bit hard controlling Spyro underwater. You're just like, oh my goodness. Can't see where the heck I'm going. Alright. I'm gonna come up here, make sure none of those floaty enemies are around. And in case I went too fast for you, when you come out of there, you actually run across here, and that is where the box is, like right here. And something I loved doing personally when I played the original is I would like to aim at these guys from underwater and just charge up out of the water and just hit them. I don't know why. It's just something I love to do. I don't know if that's mean or whatnot, but I mean, technically he is the enemy, so it's like, wow. And I missed, of course. But it was something I was just like, aha, that's funny. So you don't have to like underwater charge him or anything like that, but just flame him. I think it's, I don't know, perhaps it's good practice to charge them from underwater.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him?
Actually, you can't right now. So, yeah. No climbing for us right now, which is why we can't 100% complete this level. Which is unfortunate, you know. I don't like leaving a level if I can help it. But unfortunately, we can't help it, so let's see. Go yonder. Don't forget these gems. If you come up here, there is a guy. So make sure you flame him so he doesn't cause you any problems. This guy too. Let him know who's boss. And wham a cham jam. Alright, so this turtle, you got a ways to make him go. And you just gotta be behind his butt, telling him to keep on going. So it's like, come on, turtle. Keep flaming him. He'll go up there. And there you go. You have pretty much reached the end of the level. Now the little baby turtles are safe. So, there's nothing else you can really do here. Any other place that you would go, you can't go for now simply because of climbing. So what we're gonna do is just accept the talisman and leave.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Oh, okay, this guy's the king. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, his hat is different. Or crown or whatever. But okay, I see. Maybe the prince was watching the turtles and it's like, you know, it's like, oh no. Alrighty, so as you can see, the baby turtles are alright, they're all cool. And now you just return home. Okay. Oh yeah, the cutscene. I always love the cutscene. I love that. It's like, I don't know. For me, I think those cutscenes are just brilliant. I'm just like, whoever thought of this is, it's really cool. I don't know. I appreciate them for sure. So, I don't know. I highly doubt anybody who created Spyro or anything would watch this, but I swear if they did or anything, I'd just be like, kudos to you guys. Alright, so there is one more world to go through, but unfortunately we kind of have to pay money back to do that. And there's also a speedway, but we are not going to do that yet. I usually do those last. So we're going to come over here and you'll see Moneybags grinning as he does with his sparkling smile.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
All right.
Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Of course it did. So we lose some money, but it's okay because since we've been collecting gems hardcore, we are not that bad off. So just get these gems that are around here. Try not to miss any, because like I said, you'll need them. Alright, so now we're off to Aquaria Towers. I probably pronounced that wrong, but whatever. Whatever, you just need to know that this is a watery level. And it's pretty cool. Actually, this is one of my favorite levels, personally. Just because I I feel like if there's any level that has a good chunk of stuff to do, it's this one.
Oh.
Meanies. Alright, so obviously we're going there to save them. Okay.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water.
We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Alright. So let these guys know who the boss is. I highly suggest getting all these gems and firing these crabs before you press the button. So do not press the button first, especially if you have trouble controlling Spyro when he's underwater. I mean, you're gonna have to control Spyro anyhow underwater, but just for sanity's sake, I just suggest you gather everything and get the enemies first before you press that button. So you can get these gems here. Go on back, and now you can press the button. So just flame it. Then it'll give you a nice little cutscene. And now, as you notice, you are underwater. For the most part. I mean, it didn't fill the whole room, but trust me, it's gonna get full. Alright, so there is a power-up here. That's something to remember for later. But we are not going to utilize that just yet. Alright, come up here, make your way. Get these gems yonder. And you already hear the enemies causing a ruckus. So we gotta shut them down. Alright, go up, up, up. And you'll find another area that doesn't have a water. Alright, get that life that's hanging around there. Get this guy. Let him know who's who. See the cute little sheep with the water helmet on, which is just adorable. That was in the original too, so it's pretty cute. Alright, so get these gems that are around here. Get this crab. And then, after you are sure that all the gems are collected, you will have two things. You'll have that, which don't do yet, but I do want to show you this right here. Now you can't do it, so don't jump in here because you'll immediately get eaten and probably die. But anyhow, these are sharks here. That supercharge that we just saw will actually give you, I don't want to say underwater super flame, but it's pretty much underwater super flame. It kind of, like in the original, it kind of looked like a little crystal type thing, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm not sure how the appearance is going to look in the remastered, but hopefully it looks just as dope. Alright, so get these things down here. Kind of hard to control Spyro, but just aim as best you can and just get them. Go back and forth if you have to, because I did. I mean, and I'm a relatively good Spyro player, I would say. Alright, so it looks like I got everything. So now you can head on up, find that button, and just flame it. And the water is released. Alright. So now we can go up. And again, the room is not fully full of water yet. And also, you'll notice these numbers here. Those are actually important for a side quest we're going to do. So keep those in your mind. So then we're gonna go over here, get these gems, collect these gems here, don't forget them. I don't think there are any more over here. Use this ruby. Alright. We got it for the most part. Okay. Also something to note for later, when this is fully full of water, there are some gems around that are a little bit harder to find, but I know where they are, thankfully. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. Okay. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Be careful. There is an enemy down here that will shock you underwater. So just charge him. Get that guy, get that guy. Ah! Try not to die. As I am trying not to die. Okay. Alright, so watch out for the enemies down here. They'll try to kill you, just like any other enemy. Alright, collect these gems leisurely as you wish. You can charge, but you know, you have a chance of missing them, so I normally just press the X button to go forward and charge straight up out of here. Okay, so now that you are here, there's Moneybags again, looking for our money. So, talk to him.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
A modest fee. Rent the sub for 100 gems. Okay, so you could rent the sub. You could definitely do that. I highly recommend doing that. If you decide to try to not do it, which in the original I did do that before, just go without the sub.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Yeah, okay. Anyhow, it is shark-proof. You know, you won't get hurt or anything. You're just like in a little submarine. But yeah, you can get past the sharks, but you have to be fast, or at least you could in the original. I'm not sure if in the remastered they, I don't know, fixed that. But yeah, if you're running low on gems, and believe it or not, in the original, I actually did not care about completing levels before, and I actually didn't have enough to pay him. And I actually think they might have lowered this price, because I think in the original it was higher. So, because 100 gems is honestly not a lot, especially considering how much we have right now. So as you can see, there are gems here. There's a chest there, but trust me, we will have what we need in a little bit to kill all those sharks. Alright. So kill these guys off. Get that guy. Wow. I'm constantly jumping so that way he's not charging me. Or, not charging. Stabbing me. I hit the button. I didn't want to. Oh well. Sometimes you hit the button, sometimes you hit the button. Alright, just head down to the floor because it will actually take you up towards the top. But just head down to the floor if you haven't collected all the gems. Look around. There's a little fairy. Yep, don't miss that little green one down there. I guess would be the emerald. So just kind of look around. It's hard to kind of turn the camera when he's underwater. But anyhow, okay, so get these. Don't go for the sharks yet still. And come up here where this crab is. So, bam. Okay, we're not missing anything else. Come down here, and that seahorse is the end. So don't talk to him just yet. You can't. Something you'll notice is you can't flame in underwater. So if I press flame, that's what Spyro does. He'll just, you know, he'll just do that. So you actually have to charge the sheep if you need it. So you can charge this one, you can charge that one up there. It doesn't really matter. But something I'm noticing, I'm trying to do, because I could do it in the original, I'm trying to see Spyro's face. Like, I can't really turn the camera. Like, it won't let me turn the camera for some reason, which I don't like. Anyhow, it's the little thing. So, as you can see, we're actually back at the beginning. We've basically done a big loop around. So, just talk to this guy.
Our
Just to get the
world
talisman.
is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Alrighty. You got your talisman, and you do not have to leave yet because we are not done. So, let's see. We can do that first, or you can go upwards and go to this little hole here. So what we're actually going to do is do this first. So as you can see, we're kind of opened up a whole nother world here. And it actually looks pretty nice in the remastered. I see they kind of circled it off with this vegetation, so that way I guess you know where it ends and things like that. There's a fish and whatnot, more sheep if you need them. But anyhow, there are gems and stuff over here, so just look for them. You're actually looking for this guy. There are 2 side quests here. So this guy, you know, just talk to him. You can do this one first, or you can go over and find Hunter and do that one first. So I actually think we're gonna do Hunter first, simply because of you don't need to leave this area to complete Hunter's little side quest. So we're actually going to go to Hunter first and get the gems on the way. So let's see. Okay, nope, not here. Alright, I'm going slow so you guys can kind of see where to go. And as you can see, he gives you 2 orbs. So come over here, talk to Hunter.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
And yep, you're gonna ride the manta ray. You're gonna tame him, actually.
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
I love how he says dented or scratched up as if he's like a car or something. It's like, you do know he's an animal, right? Unless he's not telling us that he's like some kind of mechanical animal or something, you know, powered by magic. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to follow this seahorse up here. Wow, my goodness. Sorry if my camera's going wild. This is not easy. I may be making it look easy, but trust me, it is not.
Well
and I actually got that on my first try.
I suppose I owe you
That's
something
amazing.
for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Yeah. Alright, so basically there's a seahorse and like...
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
Yeah, so yeah, this is where the second orb comes in. You'll do another course and you'll get another orb. But like I was saying, the seahorse releases a ring of bubbles, and honestly that kind of happened fast, so I kind of like just reacted. But this is another one of those things, I can't stress it enough. Using the directional pad will help you so much more when it comes to these kinds of things, because you can control where you're going a lot faster. So we are going to accept the challenge, and this one is a little bit harder. I may or may not get it on my first try. If I do get it on my first try, but you don't feel bad, because I've done this many a times in the original, and I probably, if I get it on my first try, I only get it because I have previous experience. So if you don't get it on the first try, do not feel bad. Trust me, it took me at least 10-15 times in the original or more. Alright, guide the manta ray through a tougher course. So just try to stay on his butt. And something else I want to mention is I am not pressing the X button. The manta ray is actually... Whoa, where'd he go? The manta ray is actually going forward by himself. Yeah, and I missed the bubble.
Ride, huh?
Yeah, so, and if you miss a ring, it will just start you over again. Sometimes this track is a little bit harder because the seahorse sometimes takes a sharp turn, and because it's hard to control the camera and stuff like that, you can't quite see where he's going.
Okay.
So,
good luck.
excuse me. Just be vigilant. Alright, so we're gonna try to stay on him. Oh god, I think I missed. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I didn't miss. Okay, so you gotta take a sharp right. I go down here, I go through here. Ah, my gosh.
Pretty wild ride, huh?
Alright, so I messed up somewhere along the way.
Okay,
We're gonna take another shot. And see, I told you. I mean, I am not getting this on my first try. So if it takes you like a billion tries, trust me. I understand. Alright. So as you can see, he's making them pretty quickly. Ooh, you want to follow him under here. Just kind of really try to control him. We're getting towards the end, so I pretty much have this in the bag. Okay.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Dude, we just got orbs lying around. I mean, come on, Hunter. Okay. Alrighty, so we got both orbs from Hunter. Like I said, that course is pretty hard, so... trust me, don't feel bad if you don't get it on the first try. Alright, now we're gonna go over to the father seahorse. He is... I actually circle around and find him, because I think he's somewhere on the outer edge. But I'm gonna charge around. See if we see him. And here he is. Okay.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors.
Okay. And as you can see, that's
you
the
can
first
make it
one.
to the top of the 6 numbered towers. My children will be safe.
I don't quite like. I mean, I know I hate picking on the remaster, but it's just, you know, something for me that, you know, I think the seahorse's voice has changed, and you know, his redesign is okay, but you know, it makes him, I don't know. Personally, I liked his old design better, but it's still cool. So anyway, it's telling you that the difficulty is 4. Honestly, I don't think it's too difficult. Like, it will start out easy and continually get harder. So you will see that as we go along. And as you can see, this one is labeled 1, that one is labeled 2. So those other labeled towers are the ones where his children are actually stuck in. So you want to point the camera. Point Spyro upward, because that's where he will be going. You want to be careful because you know, of the shock that you will receive if you're not quick enough. So just make it all the way up to the top of the tower. That one was pretty easy. It was just one wall of you know, shock wave, but like I said, it continues to get harder, so just be careful. So this one is like a cross hatch or whatever. Oh, and it's at the bottom. It actually has 2 of them, I think, because one's like at the top, one's at the bottom, you know, so just be careful. Other than that, it shouldn't be too hard, these first 2. Now what we're gonna do, we are gonna come back here because there are still gems around, but we are going to go find the entrance of how we got here, which is over yonder, and we'll come down here, and this one is number 3, so as soon as we come down, there will be number 3. Just slowly make your entrance. Okay, so there's no shock in here, but there is a crab. So just be careful because they'll try to pinch you. And this is just something I do. I personally like getting the crab. But you don't have to get the crab though. So then you come down here. This is number 4, so it's right behind number 3. Pretty simple to find for now. Alright. And there are 2 shock thingies here, so just be careful. Wait for your time. Ooh, I got a little too close for comfort for this one. Okay. Ooh, okay, and then just... Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. And then just get up there as soon as you can. But just, you know, wait. In the original, I believe if you try to stop Spyro underwater, like how he's going, and you just stop pressing the X button, he would actually keep going a little bit, I think, in the original. So sometimes that got me in trouble. So, okay, so that was 4. Now we are going to head this way. Whoops, sorry, little sheep. So we're going to head this way. We are going to come up here. And this over here, I think will actually be number 5. Come up here real quick and get this gem that was hiding up here, and this one too. Those 2 gems right there have actually made me, you know, when I was trying to complete this 100%, those 2 gems right there are what messed me up before, because I'm like looking for these gems, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they were here this whole time. Are you kidding me? Alright, so the difficulty level has upped a little bit. We have 2 crabs. It looks like we might have 2 or 3 shock, I don't know, shock gates, whatever you want to call them. Get that one and come up here. So just be careful. And then our last one is the 6th one. So let's see, I want to get this crab just because I want to. Alright, where is he? Where'd he go? Alright. Now you got that crab, which you don't need to get the crab. I just love doing it myself. I'm like, I defeated another enemy. So come up here so you can see where you're going. Alright. So what you want to do, if you remember, that way is the sharks. So actually you want to come back from where you entered and come down here. Go back up there. And we are going to come up here and back. And right here is actually number 6. So we come back down here. We go in, and we gotta be careful because it looks like there's a shock thing right at the beginning. And as you can see, the shock thing actually goes up. So we kind of have to follow it. Make sure we don't get shocked though. We're gonna be in between, just charge the rest of the way up. And there you go.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
Thank you very much, sir. People, sir. Okay. So, we have collected all the orbs here. Now all that's left is to collect all the gems. So alright, we got some little pots over here. Just charge them open. Basically what you want to do is just stay close to the, I guess would be a seafloor maybe? I guess a seafloor, I'm not sure. Circle the entrance that you came in, certainly because there are some gems around it. So, and then if you haven't collected the gems in here from the little manta ray race, there are gems in there. And then make sure you explore upwards, because there will be some gems up here as well. So gems, and then turn around, look around, and there you go. There's more gems over yonder. So just kind of have to watch out and see where they're at. You know, no need to rush. Whoops. Sometimes you want to be careful and make sure you don't miss. Bam! Okay. Alright, and usually you can see some jewels or gems shining in the distance. So just kind of look around like that. Go around slowly. Look at the ground. Make sure you're not missing anything. I don't see any that we're missing. If we are missing any, we will probably just come back here because This is one of those places where it's easy to miss gems, that's for sure. So don't feel bad if you come here and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like I don't even know where to start looking or, you know, making sure I got them. But yeah, I mean, if you're pretty confident that you got them all, just kind of, you can kind of just leave, and if your guidebook tells you that you don't have them all, just come back and check here, because it's a very likely place that you miss gems. But anyhow, we are finally going to use this power-up here, and you'll see exactly what it's for. So, okay, so like any other power-up, it gives us a time limit. We're going to go through it, and we're going to defeat those sharks. So the first pair of sharks we're going to defeat are off to the right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through it, and we're actually going to charge to hopefully maximize our time. Charge up, and charge to the right. Now stay up here, and point yourself down, and aim. See if you can aim. And yeah, just get the shark. It's not that easy to aim, but if you can, whoops, if you can aim. Alright, sometimes you just need to go down there and just get it after you get the sharks. But yeah, so that's Spyro like that. He looks kind of chrome-like for that supercharge. That's pretty interesting. I think it looks cool. But anyhow, so you got those gems, you got those sharks, and now you just head right back. You go back. Alright, and what I like to do is, in general, I like to get behind the supercharge. So, you're gonna be here, and this time we're going off to the left. So, just follow me, and hopefully I'm not going too fast so you guys actually see where I'm going. So then we head downward. Do not proceed, just look over there. Aim if you need to, which is the triangle button, in case I didn't mention. And just keep on firing. And then get that chest. You don't have to aim necessarily for the chest, but sometimes it makes things easier. Alright, so I have kind of ran out of time, so I am going to go back to it. Honestly, maybe I could have gotten a shark or two if I hurried. But, I just wanted to make sure I got that chest. So, I'm gonna come back here because there are more sharks. Alrighty. So we're gonna come back here. And we're gonna charge through and go back to the danger zone. Alright. Take a zoom diddy doom down here. Fly over, or not fly, swim. Alright, yeah, there were only 2 sharks, so if I would have tried, I could have, you know, stayed. So obviously don't get too close to them, and we got a trophy for that, so pretty awesome. So if you're following me in this guide, you will get that trophy. And you kind of have to get the sharks just simply because of these gems that are lingering just a tad too close for comfort. To those metal sharks, so you know, if you really want that 100, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so we have gotten our 100% complete, which is super awesome. I personally love this level. I hope you guys did too. So now what we're just gonna do is we're going to exit and just get straight out of here. And I think if I remember correctly, there should be a cutscene after this level. So we'll see. All right. Not that cutscene, but like another cutscene. I personally love the shark redesign. I think it is really, really cool. Like, if I could have a statue of that shark, I think it'd be awesome. Like, I really do like the design. But anyhow, I think there should be another cutscene here with the bad guys, the baddies. So we'll see what happens. Because at least in the original, I think we got a cutscene. Like after you did so many levels, you got a cutscene. So no, we do not have a cutscene. All right. Maybe it's in the other levels that we get a cutscene, because normally they have like a little cutscene of like, you know, like what the enemies are doing right now, or you know, whatever. But maybe I'm just misremembering. Maybe they took that out. I hope they didn't. But anyhow, so let's go to the power up real quick. Not the power up, the speedway. We're not gonna do the speedway in this episode, because I don't think we have time to. Yeah, we're almost to like an hour. We're pretty much at an hour, but we're just gonna talk to her to activate it, just so you see what that looks like.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
Okay, so I will actually talk more about Ocean Speedway when we actually do Ocean Speedway, but I just wanted to activate it just to let you guys know that it's there. Jeez, I'm like jumping all over my words here. Okay, and also we're gonna talk to Alora, and you're probably thinking, okay, how is she in like 2 places at once? You know, I mean, as a kid, I didn't question that, but at the same time, I was just like, so is there like 2 of her, or what? But no, I think it's just because it's like, you know, like if you were to go back, I think she wouldn't be there, but she's just, you know, your helper, and she's following you along the way. It's game logic. That's what it is.
Well
game
done,
logic.
Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
Alright. So in case you're wondering, you do need 6 talismans to open this door. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'll just skip Sunny Beach. I don't need to go there right now because, you know, I can't use climb. Well, actually, you need to go there in order to obtain their talisman. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, I just, you know, go to the end and skip and just get the talisman, that's fine. You can go back and get the rest of the gems if you want to. But yeah, you do need all 6 talismans for that door to open, otherwise it's not gonna open. So anyway, that's a boss fight. That is Crush. That boss fight is fun. I personally... Did she make a sound? I thought she made a sound. I thought she was like, oh, but I don't know. Maybe that was just me. So anyhow, I think we're pretty much done with this video for now. Next video, I'm not sure if I'll make it all about the Speedway, or because I'm not sure how long the Speedway is gonna take me, to be honest. You know, it might take long, it might take short. I think I just might make it a whole episode of itself. And the boss fight, I think simply because I'm experienced. You know, I've done this boss fight before, and just because it's the remastered, it shouldn't be too much different. I'm not sure how long that will take me, but I might just do one whole episode of the Speedway, and then one whole episode of the boss fight, and then we'll continue within the next world, which is pretty exciting because I have a lot of favorite worlds in the, a lot of favorite portals, worlds in a world, you know, kind of thing. So anyhow, if you like this video, please like it. If you like it so much, perhaps you can subscribe. I would really be thankful for that. And I thank you in advance. And I plan to make videos every day. I think I will make another video today about the Ocean Speedway. So so have no fear. I will do the Ocean Speedway today. Maybe around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern. It depends. Actually, 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern, more like it. For some reason, I seem to get the most traffic at night, which is cool. I don't mind. So in the next episode, we will tackle the Ocean Speedway. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, and I will have that in the description right below. So without further ado, I will see you guys next episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. All right, see ya.